Somehow I woke up out in Beverly, fucked up, smelling like that bourbon, and I end up alone. I'm not certain. Yeah, the girls impolite in the club every night. That's how it goes when you Hollywood perfect. Hollywood perfect. That's how it goes when you Hollywood perfect. Ain't got no place to call my own. Feels like I'm better off alone. So sad inside and hopeless. These Hollywood hoes never notice. Can't get back on. You're gone, girl, I miss you. Can't get back on. You're gone, girl, I miss you. Somehow I woke up out in Beverly, fucked up, smelling like that bourbon, and I end up alone. I'm not certain. Yeah, the girls impolite in the club every night. That's how it goes when you Hollywood perfect. Hollywood perfect. That's how it goes when you Hollywood perfect. Somehow I woke up out in Beverly, fucked up, smelling like that bourbon, and I end up alone. I'm not certain. Yeah, the girls impolite in the club every night. Somehow I woke up out in Beverly, fucked up, smelling like that bourbon, and I end up alone. I'm not certain. Yeah, the girls impolite in the club every night. That's how it goes when you're Hollywood perfect. Perfect.
With extra time, I'd like to think I would have done this better. The fact that I could ever fail never crossed my mind. Somewhere out there, hear my demons screaming now or never. I think I just crossed that line. I'm kinda done with hanging out in bottle service. You confuse me, yeah, you use me, but that's just as well. Hungry people trying to break me make me kinda nervous. Just goes to show that you never can tell. Does everybody live in a dreamland? Is this dreamland all that we know?
Hello, how are you? How are you? Oh, my face is in the ground. Whoops. We're gonna play some SMP. We're gonna play an SMP that one of my friends is hosting. So that should be fun. That should be fun. Let me get my face out of the ground. How is everyone doing? Sorry, I haven't streamed in a bit. Yeah. That was, yep. I haven't streamed in a bit. My stream crashed, so that's why I haven't streamed. Tell me if I'm too loud or too quiet, because I adjusted my mic, so that would be important to know. Holy shit. Technically, you know what? No, I'm not gonna say anything. I was gonna be like, technically this. I'm like, no, fuck that. No, you don't get to know what technically. But yeah, how's everyone doing? How is everyone doing? Doing fine? How are we doing, fam? We chilling hardcore. I don't know how to stream. Send help. Okay. Let's switch over to the Minecraft boy. Oh, did Minecraft crash on me again? I swear to fucking God. Clears throat. Old packs lol. Alright, see you next stream. Minecraft, please! Do not crash on me. I beg of you. Minecraft has crashed on me 2 times. Two times trying to set this up. I don't know why it keeps crashing. I don't know what's wrong with him. She just doesn't like... Yeah, I know it crashed. Thanks, Minecraft. I know it crashed. Thank you. Fucking awful. So, my Minecraft launcher, it does a great thing where it teases me on what I could have had at the bottom of the screen. For the Minecraft mob vote, it says it's basically vote for your favorite mob, and then it says Copper Golem, and I'm like, I swear to fucking God, I know I lost it, but holy shit. So I was a copper boy, my beloved. But yeah. And it just teases me every time I open Minecraft. It says, vote for your favorite mob, like this Copper Golem. And I'm like, oh my fucking God. Oh my fucking God. Minecraft, I swear to God. Okay. Scuff stream? More likely than you think. Oh, very scuff stream. Ooh, nice scuff stream. Don't you love a scuff stream? I love a scuff stream. Do you know I absolutely adore the scuff stream? My favorite thing about it. Absolutely amazing. Transform, fit stream. You can see the servers I'm a part of. There we go. If it feels better, I vote for Ellie. You voted for the Vex. No one's gonna use it. It's gonna be like parrots. No one's gonna fucking use it. It's gonna be shit. The only time you'd be using it is if you're like a hardcore grinder, which no one here is. Like, when are you gonna use it? Never. The golems, you could have been like, storytelling could have gone through the roof. If they froze, they'd be perfect little statues to add to your build, like little details that you wouldn't like, guys. And then like, it would have been perfect. And then it would give a use for copper. You know how I'm always saying copper has no use. Copper is stupid. Copper has no use. Why don't they add a use for copper? That was our chance, and you fucking blew it. Absolutely. Oh, it's nighttime. Minecraft's gonna lag. Watch it lag. Watch it lag. I'm gonna be murdered. I'm gonna be murdered while it lags. Okay. I'm in a forest. I need to get out. I need... Do. Fuck. Let me out. Save me. Save me, please. Okay. So I didn't actually think I was gonna hop onto this server, but I did. So I'm here now. That's their base. We're gonna build something awesome, and then disappear forever. Well, let me say hi. Yay! Fucking great. Okay, let's get some wood, and then we're gonna go build something. Because I feel like this world needs an epic build, and we need to go. We need to help them with that. We're gonna go get iron, and then never advance past iron, and just build something really cool past that. And yeah, so yeah, Pax is gonna die in the first minute of getting on the server. I mean, what else did you expect? Okay. There's a couple options for builds we can do, right? First of all, I love that. Okay, there's spawn protection. First of all, I also like, what do we want to build on the server? Like, we can do an epic, like, wizard tower. I can do wizard towers. We can do, like, a fortress vibe. Like, there's a lot of nice mountains here. Might be cool to do a giant bridge. Ooh, someone died. And then we could... You could just make a badger hole. Badger holes are always good. I always love badger holes. We're gonna get all this coal because I love this biome. And we're just gonna get all the coal and be chill. Pax, can you call someone on this? Which one? Who do you want? Tell me which one and I'll do it. Who deserves it? I'll call them out. I'll call them out. No. Massive. Beautiful. Like, you would have to build it so beautiful that, like, no one would question it. Like, they would be like, I can't destroy it. So who do you want me to call a fucking idiot? I'll call one of them a fucking idiot. Whichever one you want. This is silent. You get one choice. I get... Oh! One of them joined the game. A new victim. A new victim. A new victim. Who? Which one are we calling a idiot? Which one? Oh, stupid. Which one are we calling stupid? All of them? Some of them? None of them? All of them? I'll call one person out and then call everyone else stupid. How about that? I'll ruin so many relationships right here, right now. You just gotta give me a name. Name to put on this bullet. I can do it. I'll do it. Don't hesitate. Anyone that gives me a name, if it's not silent, that's fine too. But the one that just joined. Oh, okay. I think they're a PvPer, so I'm going to fucking die. I hope you know this. You've just ensured my death. Let me actually get a bit away so they can't find me absolutely immediately. And then yes, I will call them an idiot. Let's get the coal. Do. So how's everyone? I couldn't stream because I broke my stream by accident. After Twitch died, my stream also died. So boys, do you see that? Hi. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna be given shit. Danko. Danko. Okay. So we got flowers over here. We've got soup. We've got soup. We've got soup. I'm so I'm going to fucking die. Well, that sucks for you. I hate you. I'm getting soup for you, so you can worship a soup god, and you're gonna laugh when I die in Minecraft? What the heck is wrong with you? Why was that the goat? Okay. Why was that your solution? Like, yes. Pax, going to die. You know what I'm gonna do? Laugh. Pax gets half of the soup god, and you're like, yes, still gonna laugh. Do we want to find a swamp? Make a swamp cool. Ooh, birch forest. I like birch forests. Screw everyone that says birch forests suck, because they are actually really cool. I love them. That and swamps. I like swamps. Yeah, we're making soup. You know that thing that you guys are always obsessed with. Yeah, that's why you don't want me to die. So I can yeah, soup for the soup god all the way. I immediately was like, haha, hi guys, and then I dipped. Like a true isolation wanderer. I said hello, and then I immediately dipped. Oh. So, yep, Good job. Good job, me. Good job, me. Swamp! We're gonna make a swamp house. Fuck this. We're making swamp house. Ready for swamp house? Now call Toothless an idiot, because they are. Oh, fuck. Who spit in your tea? Holy shit. Okay. Sure. I'm further enough away now, too, so. Oh, lava. Death. Yeah, this is a good place. And we got food. They're gonna leave. I'll call someone an idiot. Oh my god. Spider cow. I can climb a tree. Okay, let's call someone an idiot. Who's on? We'll do the par. We'll do ghost. The first populator. Who's spit? I hate tea. Okay. Who spit in your food? Who spit in your food? Right. That's the expression is you suck. We're gonna call a Noop because I think Noop will get it more. I think I won't ruin any just relationships with friends. Oh, I could have done it with Toothless earlier. Finn's gonna come and kill me. That's the thing. Finn's gonna come and murder me in my sleep, and I'm gonna be like, well, is this what you do? I'll do dash. Dash silent. Dash silent. Okay. They'll know. They'll know. They'll know. What the fuck? Don't shoot the messenger. Don't. Yep. Yep. Tell them. I said it said no murder. Yeah. I did. I don't know. Can you guys see chat? I think you guys can see chat. Okay. And pretty flowers. We got the pretty flowers here. Yeah, we're living in the swamp. Fuck that shit. We live in swamp now. We are swamp boy. Are you swamp boy? The answer is yes. You are swamp boy. Forever and ever, you will be swamp boy. And we're gonna... what do we build in the swamp? I kinda wanna build a pit to hell. Or pit to the void. We make a pit to the void in the swamp? I'm gonna make the pit to the void in the swamp. Pit to the void. Yep. Pit to the void. We're gonna do giant pit to the void and then build a giant statue on top of it. Like, should we do like a King Arthur, like sword in the stone sort of thing, but like have him like carving through the stone? I think that'd be fun. And we got a lot of andesite here, so that might be nice. I think that might be a good thing. If we just do a giant statue of like a guy carving through the land. What should we carve the land through with? I'm thinking like a sword, but like we could also do like a normal, like we could do something cool. They don't know they added a builder onto their server. They don't know. Don't mind them. They don't know. They don't know they accidentally added a builder. They're gonna make fucking cool shit now. So basically what we're gonna do, because this is what I do in every world I get. I just go, okay, idea, time to fucking build it. And it's like, you have literally nothing. And I'm like, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. What are you talking about? Absolutely okay. Everyone's like, please, Pax, please slow down. Please get anything before this. I imagine, I think, probably one of them are gonna just come find my hole. And I'm just gonna be like, any questions? I didn't think so. She said. Okay, let's keep digging this shit out, right? So, how's everyone's week gone? Hopefully not terrible. Mine hasn't been great, but it's probably fine. That's how that works. Yeah, I assume so, but don't worry, they can't find me. They don't exist. They don't know where I am, so it's fine. Hello, Finn. I see you come again. I don't know. I don't know if Finn's in the chat or not. I just saw another viewer enter after Silent was like, Finn will come murder you. And I was like, okay. I thought that was Finn's name. I was like, I am fucking dead. I can't tell which parent is home. Oh no. Someone's going to, no, I'm not saying that. Oh, zombie boy. Finn's on the hunt. Finn's gonna sniff me out. Finn went to YouTube and was like, yes. I mean, I got 98 in science, so I could do better. You're like one of those kids that gets like all A's and then you're like, this sounds like one of those ones where you're like, you're the kid that gets all A and then like cries if they get 98 and then like everyone else in class that got a C was like, what the fuck? Like no care in the world. That's what that statement reminded me of. That's really good. That's good. Sorry, I have a lot of those where it's like, I get an absolute 0, a fat 0 on my test, and then like the kid that got like a 92 cries, and I'm like, fuck you. No. I don't care about your feelings. They're like, but what if I don't get into names expensive like Harvard or shit, you know, or Yale? What if I don't get into Yale because I failed one quiz? And I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, what the fuck? Like, oh my god, idiot. Oh, they're breeding. They're breeding. Can you cook berries? If you cook berries in Minecraft, would you get like jam? Would that be a thing? Could you get jam if you cook berries in Minecraft? I'm trying to be quieter. I don't know if anyone noticed. I'm trying to be quieter at the moment because my roommates are still up. And I feel like I could be louder once they go to bed because then they're not silently judging me. when you get 100 in all your classes and yet still can't fucking spell. I mean, spelling's hard. Spelling's hard. I can't get shit. I can't spell shit. What are you talking about? You think I can spell? You think I can spell? No. Me spell? No. That's how that works. Oh! Guess what's coming back? Guess who's back? Back again. Guess who's back? Fucking Dream SMP lore. I'm ready. Take my soul. I've already sold it to Technoblade and Philza, but take my soul even more. Please, Dream SMP. I swear to God, I will sell my soul to you. And you can have it. I don't care anymore. You can have my soul forever. But Dream SMP lore is coming back, and I am hyped. I am hyped out of all shit. And of course, Tubbo did his thing where he's like, I don't know if Dream SMP is dead as shit, and everyone freaked out. But then, like, last time that Tubbo did that, like, Dream SMP lore came back the next day, and the same thing happened this time. So at this point, I think it's more of just him goofing on everyone. But yeah, why can't I find iron? I always like this. I can never find fucking iron to save my fucking life. Oh my god. But yeah, Dream SMP lore coming back. More likely than you think. Maybe we'll get Wilbur being chaotic. Also, if you didn't know, if you missed this, for Dream SMP lore, they're going to have a competition on the server where whoever wins we don't know what the competition is yet, but whoever wins it gets an elytra. They get a fucking elytra on the Dream SMP. Like, holy shit. Like, my man Philza needs to win, or I will riot. I will hack into the Dream SMP and find the elytra for him. I don't know what's happening. I'm just waiting for it in stream. Okay. Maddie's also streaming, so yeah. I don't remember when we didn't have enough time to watch Dream SMP, and now we've got all the time in the world. I think it's more of the opposite for most people now. Like, but yeah, I get that. Crowfather rather win. I will fight. Listen. I think many people will fight whoever wins it. If Tubbo fucking wins it. Chloe boy. He glows with the power of all. Do you see the man? He's gonna be murdered. Iron! Hello, boy. You are nice, boy? In swampy water, so you look better. Okay. Yes. Glowy boy, I see you. I'm trying. Get off. I'm trying to save your fucking life. You fucking dumb octopus. Stop it. Get in the water. Okay. But yeah, I get that. I was like, we're all like, where's Dream SMP? But like, the funny thing about Dream SMP is like, everyone's like, Dream SMP's dead. They haven't streamed in 2 months. You know, I'm like, dude, the most funniest thing about that is like, most fandoms I'm in don't get content for a whole ass year, and everyone's chill. Everyone's like perfectly fine. But like Dream SMP, if they don't get content for like a week, they're like, it's dead. We're all gone. We're dead and gone and buried. And I'm like, guys, it's really not that bad. No, call Maddie a dumbhead. Perfect. Maddie's streaming. You can go into her chat and do it yourself. Oh. Go tell Maddie she's a dumbhead and then come back to me. Tell me how that went. Hello? Time to die. If you come through that block one more time, I'm gonna murder you. Murder you hardcore. Hardcore gamer. Murder. I'm gonna murder. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Watch me murder. I just want to murder at this point. Get your ass in here. Time to die. Get over here. Time to die. Time to die. 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 I want to murder. Let me murder. He just doesn't come now. He's like, fuck that shit. Meanwhile, Erase is waiting for 2.5 years. Yeah, I'm like a Clone Wars fan, right? I'm a Clone Wars boy, and we thought we were canceled, but we actually had to wait for season 7 for 8 fucking years. So, like, I am used to just waiting the fuck out for anything, any media. And then, like, newbies to, like, fandoms are like, why aren't it coming out next week? And I'm like, dude, that's not how most things work. Like, no, you gotta wait a whole last year. You gotta wait a whole last year. And they're like, no, I don't want to wait a whole last year. And I'm like, sorry, fam, but that's how the cookie crumbles. But don't worry. In the meantime, they were obsessed with anime game and cookie game, so it all works out in the end, right? It's not like they were being botted from cash that they totally paid. So. Like, that game was... Can I say it? Can I say that now without people getting pissed? Cookie game and anime game? Stupid. Probably not. Probably I just made everyone pissed. Oh well. Not the first time and won't be the last time. Fuck. Get your ass over here, Mr. Skeleton. I will murder for fun. Okay. Anime game holds strong grip on my friend. Yeah, anime game's stupid. You can quote me. You can quote me and send it to your friend. I will watch them as they try to cancel me. Okay. I say we just delete this whole mountain. How about that? We delete this whole... What about... How about this? How about this? Hear me out. Do I have dirt? No. I need to get a stack of dirt. But, after I get a stack of dirt, I also don't have... Okay, I just realized the mistake of this. Anyway, but, what about we have it, like... Do we want it more like, how do we want this? I think... Sorry. I think we have it where we can have like 1 foot on this side. Blah, 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 blah. We could have it where like maybe he's sinking into the ground, right? So we have like a knee here and it's like pressing in and we'll have the dirt coming up around it. And then we'll have like a foot being pressed in here, which is also sinking into the ground. It'll have it pushing up here. Like he's literally being like sucked into the ground, but also we'll give him like a big sword and he's just thrusting it through the ground. And then we can do like kind of a ravine sort of style where we just crack it right in half, like across this whole biome. Because the biome's small enough where you could do that. So we'll just make a giant crack. Ching. And then as it gets like closer to bedrock, we'll fill it with like amethyst and shit. Right? How do we feel about that? I feel like that's a big... Oh, hi, Ski. But yeah, so we have like a guy like just hunched over on a sword, like stabbing it into the ground. Then we'll just crack this whole like biome. And then we'll customize all the trees and shit. Hello, Pat. Hello, how is everyone? I'm planning out Minecraft build on server. Oh, that lagged like crazy. Okay. I realized I forgot about my injury. No? Okay. I forgot I was hurt and then blanket touched injured spot and brain went brr pain. So yeah. If I just start like being like ow 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 like randomly during stream, it's just because I accidentally forgot about my busted knees again. So I busted my knees, so they're all fucked. They're fucked so much that I have to like take like painkillers. But don't worry, I just walked to class for 6 hours, so it's not that bad. I'm totally okay. It's fine. Video games don't hurt as long as I don't forget about it. Building Swamp Free. Yeah. Listen, that update won't come out for like another 2 years, so fuck it. You know, I'll do it myself. I want it now. We'll make a shield too, I guess. Oh wait. We don't have any more iron. Okay. Shield's more important than oh fuck. Ow! Okay. It's just pain. Don't worry, I don't have to like walk around or take any flights of stairs now that like school's over for the weekend. So I got like 3 days to like rest my legs, my kneecaps. I fucking wrecked them by like a simple trip, and then I was like, well, yep. But that day was kind of cursed anyway, so like, honestly, I'm talking to Maddie. I want to see Derp Frogs. Derp Frogs would be fun. I don't like the colors of the frogs, but like, I think they'll be cute. I think they'll be cuter in the actual game. They weren't that cute to me in like the preview, but I think they'll be cuter once like we get into the game. The art for it's been like really cool though. Let me up. Okay. We're just gonna start just deleting this mountain, I think. You know what we're gonna do first? Fuck that. We're gonna make a farm because I'm gonna need these animals. I can make a farm. Making farms are easy. Oh, what about like around it? We have like an ancient like ruins. And then like the statue will be like ruins theme. I think that's the play. I should make a chest. Put useless items in here. Useless items, get your ass in this chest. We'll put a couple cobblestones. Yeah. We don't have a bed, but we need to get that. There should just be water source that I can steal. I like the water in the swamps. The water in the swamp always looks really nice to me. If you think otherwise, you can go. I don't know. I've been hanging around too many boys. Yeah. I have never seen so much cows on a server before in my life. We will protect them with our lives. I just put all my seeds into the chest. Whoopsies. Yeah. Also, if the train sounds, just ignore the train. I'm going to murder it later because it keeps waking me up at like shit clock in the morning when I'm trying to sleep. So, fuck that train. Train can suck it. Train, I don't like him. Train is bad. I don't like trains. I don't like trains. Have you gotten over your fear of badgers now that they're in your everyday? I never really had a fear of badgers. I just had random nightmares about them. So, yes. I haven't had any nightmares about them. I did see a picture of like, oh, it's silver. Fucking silver. Awful. It's fucking silver. Oh, he left. Okay. Thank God. Thank God he's gone. Oh, he's chill. He's chill. He's very bullyable. He's very bullyable. Like, you can bully him easily. Like, very, you can make fun of him very easily. He's great. He's great for that. Squid, do you squirt silver? What? Do I question them? Probably not. They'll be fine. Should I just start removing shit? Let's just start removing the mountain. Boop. Because I need my stack of dirt, or I will not feel comfortable. I need my stack of dirt. Dirt, stack, need. I need stack of dirt. Give me stack of dirt. Now! We'll start removing parts of the mountain, and then we'll reform it later. Cow! Cow, please! Cow, please! Cow, please! Please, cow! I just want to drink this. Oh, thank you, cow. Ever lose. Why can't I ever do anything besides get iron and build shit? This is why I've never been to the end. Hello, cow. I'm going to breed you and then kill you for meat and leather. Thought you should know. Okay. You seemed okay with it, so we should be fine. Also, oak trees are the only look good in the swamp biome, and you can't convince me otherwise. Oak trees look like shit, normally. Are you gonna put timestamps on this VOD? Maybe. Timestamps takes like ridiculously amount of time. Like, it takes like stupid amount of time for just like stupid timestamps. But I try to put it on most VODs when I do have time. I also try to put it on like important VODs. So like if you go back and like watch like certain VODs, like mainly art VODs, like you'll see like certain VODs that I think are like the conversation in it was important or like interesting. I'll put timestamps on that. Like that, especially like lore stuff. If I have like, if I think it's like a good lore take or a good theory, I'll go back and put timestamps on those. Or if it's like streaming tips, I'll be like, okay, that was a good tip. Time to put a timestamp on this. Minecraft, yeah, I semi-do timestamps, but if it's, like, just, like, a build stream, then probably not, unless, like, we talk about something really interesting. This is all wrong. The sheep. Do I get a stack of dirt? I got a stack of dirt, I feel better. Hold on. I love my stack of dirt. It makes me feel nice and happy and chill. Oh, I put another piece on my Etsy store. It's the Philza crow nest one. So if you're interested, I'm going to put the Wilbur one with like his wings coming out of his back next, and then I'll get the stickers out there soon, as well. If anyone is interested. So yeah, that should be fun. That tree is pretty. I like that tree. Okay. The wrong places and all the wrong places. Also, I am probably gonna be... Anyways, I'm probably going to, I'm probably gonna, like, do some, like, commission work this weekend. Copper. So, just stay tuned for that. Oh, shovel. See, this is when, like, getting, if we could get copper shovels, hear me out, copper shovels. Like, why can't I have a copper shovel? Why cannot that not be a thing? And I have copper shovel if I can't have copper boy. Okay. I want Copper Boy. My boy. He would have been so good for building and lore. I also wanted the fucking... What is the update? The architect update. Where, like, you like the... Not the architect. The one where you dig for fossils. I want that update. But they're like, no, that's too complicated for us. And I'm like, fuck you. I want it. They're like, no. No, we don't do that here. We don't do that here. We only do good updates. And I'm like, I fucking hate you, server. How come when you start streaming, I get really good YouTube recommendations? Are you talking about me as your YouTube recommendations, or just in general? Because maybe I'm just a sign of good luck. Oh, so, fun fact, I had a bad day the other day. So bad that I skinned both my knees, and now it hurts to walk. But on that same day, the same day I skinned my knees, after I skinned my knees, right? Alright? After I skinned my knees, I was sitting at the bus stop, and I was actually texting a friend, and I was texting them, like, telling them that, like, asking them if I should just skip school and go back and treat my knees because they fucking hurt, or like could continue, because it was like this or that. Like, I could, in hindsight, I probably should have gone back and like treated my knees, but like, fuck it. So I was sitting at this bus stop waiting for the bus to take me to my 6-hour classes. And, when, basically I look over and I'm like, do, whatever. Day is already kind of sucky. I look over and there's a fucking dead bird on the ground. Just a little fucking bird, dead, like a little songbird. dead. And I was like, huh, yes, good. This is a great day. Isn't that amazing? And they're like, yeah, great. I was like, ah. And I basically I was like, hey, is it a bad sign that I looked over and like 2 feet away from where I was standing, there's a fucking dead, like, yellow and black songbird? And they're like, concerning. But you should still go to school today. And I was like, okay. Yeah, and I was like, probably bad luck. But time to go to school. Ah, yes. Time to get on a bus. At least you didn't end up like the bird. Listen, I was just glad I didn't accidentally step on the bird. I think that would have just cursed my life forever. But if you want to make fun of Finn for something, just mention Subway Surfers for them, and they'll be like, I don't, just tell them that they sweat Subway Surfers for fun, and they should stick to that because they do sweat it for fun, for no reason, but like, who doesn't sweat Subway Surfers when they play it? But they play it, so I mean. Also, if they get affiliate, they're gonna do a sweaty stream of Subway Surfers. So maybe go follow them. Maybe go follow them. I mean, it'd be funny. Anyways, but yeah, so I was just lucky I didn't step on the bird, and then and later that day I was chilling, you know, as you do. I was chilling like you do, and as I was chilling, I looked over. In retrospect, shouldn't have told me that fast. I know. But I was chilling, like you normally do, after you were cursed that day, and probably by a witch. Let's be honest, a witch probably saw me and was like, "This one, curse him. That'd be funny." Anyways, so I was chilling, and then I opened Twitter because I'm addicted to Twitter, but I pretend like I'm not, but I am. I'm completely addicted to Twitter, and I probably need help, but it's fine because no one knows. No one knows that I'm addicted to Twitter. But I was addicted to Twitter, so I opened it up in class, and Mr. Cow, I'm going to kill you later, but I need you to move for now. And I was like scrolling through Twitter, and then I see this thing. I see people freaking out, and I'm like, what are they freaking out about? Fucking Techno and Phil met up in real life, and I was like, a day immediately better. My knees burned like hell. Saw a dead bird on the way to school. Almost stepped on it. And fucking Phil and Techno met up in person, and my day literally immediately better. I was like, holy fuck. Dead bird means nothing. Wasn't sign of bad luck. It was sign of good luck. We murdered it was a sacrifice for Emerald Duo. Win. So yeah, that was my day. Hello, honey. How are you? Hope you're doing good. I'm telling curse stories of my week, so you know, normal. Right now, I'm building a farm so I can support my giant statue that I'm going to make with giant ruins around it because I want the swap update right fucking now, but they won't give it to me. So yeah. How be you? I be chillin'. You too. And then I've been talking to these cows because I'm going to murder them and eat them. So, yeah. So that's been fun. Yeah. So I wrecked my knees. I fell downstairs and then hit concrete and then skid. But then I like got up and pretended like I was fine because that was fucking embarrassing as shit. So ended up trying to go to school, and then I saw a dead bird on the way to school, and I was like, well, life's cursed. Guess that's that. Guess I'm dead. And then I didn't die, and then Emerald Duo happened, so I was like, wow, sacrifice complete, I guess. We sacrificed the bird today, 07 to the bird. 07 to the bird, we got Emerald Duo in real life. Worth it. So, yeah. And then, Stream's been trying to get me to make fun of the server people. You know. Because I just got invited, and that's what you should do when you just got invited. You should pull a Tommy in it and get banned immediately. Even though most people see you as the sane one at the moment. And they don't know. They don't know that you're chaotic. Yep, that's the facts. That's the facts. And, yeah. If I randomly scream in pain or go like ow 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 during this, just know that I forgot that I had an injury. Oh fuck, I thought that was something like coming to murder. I was like, I am not ready to be murdered today. Maybe tomorrow. Come back tomorrow. Not today though. We're clearing off this mountain too. So I can get my stack of dirt and feel nice and happy. And also, so it's like, so we can start building the rift into the void. We're gonna make a void rift. We're gonna go down to bedrock and make a void rift. And then fill it out with like amethyst, like leading up to it. So, and maybe with some redstone, like it's bleeding, like the earth is bleeding. I feel like that'd be fun. Oh, they invited me to the server thinking I'd be chill. They don't know I build massive builds randomly and then leave forever. That's what my goal in every server is to do. Is to get on the server, build an absolute massive shit show of a build, and then leave forever. And then have them be like, what? Why the fuck's this here? And then me be like, I don't know. Fuck, I don't know. I haven't been on the server in years. Oh yes, come back tomorrow when I rule this server. I just like leaving mysteries. Listen, my favorite thing to do on servers is to run away into a far off place and then build something absolutely massive and then like don't mention it to anyone. And then see who stumbles across it and then like, oh, I didn't do that. And then pretend like no one did it. They're always so confused. It's so funny. I'm like, I didn't do it. Not me. And they're like, what the fuck? Like, give no trace, just build a massive thing and then dip. It's so funny. And also, I don't know how to get past iron. I never get diamonds. So if you're, like, expecting me to get, like, diamonds, you're like, yes, when you gonna get diamonds, Pax? That's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. I get iron and then I immediately go like, well, that's good enough, and then I go start building. Say if I just build whole cities, then peace out. I go, well, my work here is done. Bye. But yeah, so this, we can do this with dirt now. Let's get here. So let me show you what the plan is. Okay, so the plan is we have a giant split, like a ravine, right across this whole biome, the whole swamp biome, and then we have ruins, like ruins of the old city, like popping up everywhere. And then we have a giant statue, like leaning over his like a sword, sticking straight into the ground, like trying to push the sword within it. And we'll have like dirt coming up, like he's really just putting all the pressure of the world against him, and like the dirt is like coming up and like engulfing him as he does this. And then so the kind of like what I've been thinking about for like lore for it is like basically like a giant titan or something got like stuck doing it, like trying to split the world. Like this was like corrupted land, and like it got like it's like really old and shit, but like over time it turned into a swamp. And then we might do some like corrupted shit to the swamp too. But the idea is like to stop it, he tried to like to destroy the land, but he didn't realize like the land can heal itself over time if it given enough time, but he was trying to do it like in that instant. So he split the earth in half and was trying to like destroy, and then he got turned to stone. I'm not quite sure, I haven't worked out the details, but that's kind of like the general gist I'm going in. And then we'll see from there. But yeah, we're gonna split this just right fucking down the middle. Giant ravine. We're gonna man-made ravine. But right now I need a cow farm so I can eat. And yeah. That's how that works. I need food so I can eat. Cow. I want to eat cow. Let me eat cow. But I guess we'll put it here. And we're not gonna tell anyone about this. We're just building a house here in the swamp. The worst thing about it is, like, usually when I do this, people are like, oh, I want to be around PAX. And then they go and they meet me here. And I'm like, I'm building a giant thing. And they're like, no, I live here now. And I'm like, guys, let me build. And then I want to destroy their houses. So basically, I'll do it, like, randomly one day. Then they'll be like, wow, PAX built this. I'm like, you ruined my plan. I had a plan. And you fucking ruined it, idiot. And they're like, no, it's fine. And I'm like, idiot. My plan was for you not to know, so I never go too like, because I can't go too far out because I need to still be like around, like if like people are like, oh, want to hang out, so I can't be like too far off the topic. Your skin, you're a badger, the one who hates being called a cat. Yeah, I'm that, because like you look at it, right, hold on. Like, it looks like cat ears, right? But I'm a badger. I promise. I'm a badger and not a cat. It's not a cat girl skin. Let's see if they switch it today. Yeah, okay. I think as long as Maddie on, it will switch today. But yeah, that's my skin. I'm badger because Twitch heard about my nightmares about badgers one time, and they were like, now we are badgers, so now I'm badger queen slash just homeless badger lady that lives in the woods and curses people like a witch. But either one really works, whichever one you want to go with. Perfectly fine. Where's the crafting tip? Okay, there it is. Okay. I actually have a couple servers. I am planning on getting onto a couple servers. So look forward to that. One of them is going to be heavy lore. I'm going to try to make it as like really heavy lore. Oh, fun, making your nightmares real. Yeah. So I had a series of nightmares in sophomore year of high school, where it was just all the nightmares, like, they were completely different, but they all ended with a badger man, like a different badger man and a different like hoodie, like at the end of the dream, like pulling out a blunt object of some kind, like a baseball bat, or like I think one had like an turned off chainsaw, like it wasn't on, it was just turned off chainsaw, and then like a couple like had a bat or like a brick or something, and then they would murder me, and then I would wake up and have to go to school. So I told stream about that one night when I was like sleep deprived, shit faced, and they said I am your badger now, and they are now the badgers that haunt my dreams. And yeah, seems to make sense. And I'm perfectly okay with it. If you guys want to be the badgers that haunt my dreams, I'm chill with that. That seems fine, right? And I feel like that's a fine assessment. So yeah. It was making fun of your nightmares for real. Listen, I have enough like weird dreams where I'm like, I'm chill with that. Like one of my dreams, I was a guy and I was gay and I was saving my my crow boyfriend from going to war, and it was the best. I loved him. I was a messenger for my crow boyfriend who was a prince, and I was like, oh my god. Then one of them, I was a side character helping the main character in the minds of the like I actually like wrote this down because it was like really cool, and I actually might use like this one dream was so cool, like because I knew like the whole like backstory of the world. Like I knew like the government, like for some reason my character knew the government, and my brain was like, yep, I know government and shit, and this is the government and this is the history of the world. So I wrote it down as soon as I woke up because I didn't have school that day. But I have it in Google Docs, and I actually might write it into a story one day because it was fucking cool as fuck. It was the best thing ever. I was like, holy shit, my brain was like turned off and was like, time for story time. So basically what it was like, the world had flooded. Like it was like it was Earth, but it was like years in the future, and like the world had flooded, and like got corrupted. So there was like futuristic pirates, but it wasn't like futuristic like, oh my god, weird technology. No, it was like steampunk mixed with like modern shit. And because like they didn't have like all the technology, but the thing about the world was like there was like oh, that cow just spawned. Like there was this like pirate overlord like boss, and it was like just sailing the seas, and like all the governments were like on the seas, right? But they had workers in the mines, but there was something like happening in the mines. Like there was a toxin in the mines. Like there was a giant elevator. So there's a giant like box elevator, like metal elevator that takes you down to the like underground. But in the underground, something was happening in the mines, and like none of the like the government ships like or the bosses on the ships cared about it because they were like, fuck that, I'm on my ship. They can work and give me fuel, and I don't really care about them. But something was happening in the mines, so like me and like the main character and another character went down to like check it out because we were like, we're fucking poor and we need to go to the mines because we need to run away from, because I guess we were rebels. I think we were rebels, if I'm remembering the doc right. And we were heading down to the mine because we were like, we need to like go and see what's happening because we've heard some shit's happening in the mines. We go to the mines and like imagine just like catacombs, right? So if you've seen what is that episode? It's Star Wars: The Clone Wars episode, like it was in season 2. It's the episode where they go into like the Geonosian like catacombs, and like you get the queen at the end, like the bug queen. Hello guys, how are you? And like at the like, but the mines were like that, where it was like all catacombs, but instead of like being like really dark and like shitty, I mean it was still dark and shitty, but it was like less like horror movie and more just like, yeah, they're mines. But they were like that, and there was like big green tubes running everywhere across the mines and everything. And we went down there and we were like looking around. We're like, what's this weird stuff that's happening in the mines? And then like one of them was like, here, I'll show you. And they like took us down like a couple of like little like shootways to the like the mines, like all the pathways. And then they were like, this is what we've been trying to get help on. And then like they opened the door and it was fucking people turning into like sentient moles, like giant sentient moles. And they're like, it's the fumes that originally caused the world to flood. We think it's the same fumes, and we think it's mutating us. So it was like mutated people mutating into giant moles. And like we found one person that was like fucking actually had like lost all their human attributes and was actually just a fucking mole. And we were like, wow, that's kind of fucked up. Like, we should probably be concerned about this. And like, the government ships above don't care about us. And I was like, holy fuck, okay. The main character was like, because I wasn't the main, I was like the side support character. Because I'm never the main character in any of my dreams. I kind of just like help the main character out. And I'm chill with that. But it's really fun. But because I'm always like the viewer of the story. So the main character's like, this is kind of fucked up, not gonna lie. And we're all like, yeah, that's pretty much what we're agreeing on. And so we're talking about it, and like we finally like get to like a pub or something, and or like a stadium. Like imagine like a auditorium sort of thing, but it's underground. It's like it looks like it's like it kind of like gave me off like Western vibes, but it was like Greek sort of architecture, like ancient Greek architecture, but like it gave off Western vibes. And like the room, like it had like a wall in the back, like where like it's like if let's see, if like this is the back wall, right? And then up here is like it goes down, it descends downwards, and then like into like the like podium down there, and all the seats like, you know, Greek style. But like the back wall like had like a doorway here, right? And like me and like my the other side character was sitting back here, and like the whole like wall back here was like glass, and like you could see the green tubes of like the acid and like the fuel like through the windows. But we were sitting there, and like the main character's like, fuck this shit, we're gonna strike, we're gonna fucking riot, you know, because he's like a rebel leader. And he goes to the front of the stage, and he's like he gives like a whole speech and shit, and I actually wrote down the speech. I just don't remember it word for word now because it's been like 2 years since this dream. And basically at the end of it, he says like basically like who's gonna join me and everything. But then like announcing, like a voice came on, it's like, we found you, and like names his name, and then he's like somehow he gets like, he kind of like, he raises his fist to like the sky and like summons a lightning bolt down from like the sky, and it pierces all the way through the dirt, like all the way through the ground, and it finally like hits like his thing, and he basically is like, it ends on him saying like a fucking cool line, being like it ends with like him being like, if they want to fight or something, then I'll give them revenge. And I was like, oh my god, his name's like, in my best dream, I was like, oh my god, that guy's name's Revenge, because I didn't know his name the whole time in the dream, but I was like, oh my god, that guy's name's Revenge, like I understand that now. And then the dream fucking ends, and it like, I wake up, and it's like my alarm clock going off, and it's like time to go to school, and I was like, fuck you, I want to go back into that dream, what the fuck? And it's like, no, you get school time. And I'm like, this sucks, this fucking sucks, I want to go back into dream. But like, nah, but I actually woke up like on time that day, so like I could write the dream down before I went to school, so I did that instead of doing my homework, because I was like, this dream more important than homework, I'm gonna be honest with you. So I wrote it down, and then it's in my Google Docs. But like, yeah, but that's a dream I've had. That's how vivid my dreams get. My dreams are kind of randomly vivid. This sounds cool as fuck. Yeah. But I remember a lot of like, so what happens with the dreams is I don't really remember like what I remember the most about the dreams usually are like locations. Like I remember locations and like layouts. Like I know the layouts of the whole mine system. Like I knew the map. Like I know the maps of the whole mine system. Like if I had to draw it out, I'd be like, oh yeah, this is how it looked. Like fucking done, you know. And this is the same with like my memory and shit. Like I'm really good at remembering like layouts to buildings and layouts to like my first memories like isn't like of a moment of like, oh this was happy or oh this was sad. Like I don't remember shit like that. My first memories are literally layouts to buildings I went to. I'm like, oh yes, this was the front desk, and this was this area, and this was the bathroom, and this is where the bathroom was, and this is how many stalls there were, and this is like, I can just perfectly recite it. It's like all like, because we moved a lot when I was little, so I was like, I can like perfectly be like, oh yes, this house, and then my family's like, you were 3 years old, how do you remember the fucking layout of the house? And I'm like, it's all I remember. I don't remember anything else about the house. I just know the layout of the house. So, yeah. So it's same with my dreams. Like I know a lot of the layouts and like the scenery and shit. Like that's all I remember from the dream. So I have like locations and shit memorized. So that's fun. That's fun to do. But yeah, that's why I'm like, I'm kind of story oriented. I'm gonna be honest, a little bit story oriented, more likely than you think. Golden, I will say I'm golden. Which is probably why I'm like ridiculously good at drawing backgrounds. Let's be honest. Because I just am like, yeah, this is what happened. Yeah, I know what the background looks like. I don't know what they're talking about in the chat, by the way. Should I ask if they've seen like Amethyst? I feel like I should ask if they've seen Amethyst. If I can buy it off of them. Think I can buy off of them? There's some wheat over there. Okay, let's go grab the cows. And sheep. Let's go grab all the animals, right? Sheepies! Sheepy! Sheepy, come here! Sheepy, I believe in you. Sheepy, cowsies, cow, come here. I am Animal Whisperer. You will follow, and you will obey my citizens. Follow me, my citizens. We will go where no one has ever gone before. The animal pen. I know you want to. I know you just want to be in this animal pen. Is it Minecraft time? It's Minecraft time. It's Minecraft time, more likely than you think. The boy dressed as a badger chased people with a chainsaw. Yeah. Yeah, normal shit. I think there's more cows around, but I don't know where they were. Oh, that's the lava pit. We don't want to go into the lava pit. You guys don't get to die yet. You need to breed first. Shapes it on. I believe in you all. Okay. Follow comrades. To battle. To battle we go. Okay, we got them all. But we need food before we build epic battle arena. It's not battle arena. Epic thing. We need food before we can do epic shit. I don't have shears. I've just realized. I'm fucked. Where's the other cow? Okay. I can parkour. I'm ridiculously I'm like suspiciously good at parkour, and I don't know why. Probably need help. I love how I got like 5 pieces of iron and I was like, yep, I don't need to mine anymore, and haven't mined since. Pax, how are the berries treating you, by the way? Good. I don't know how to respond. How do I talk to people? Someone help. I don't know how to talk to people. I need help. I need help. I don't know how to talk. Help. Please. Send it. I need it. I'm dying. I don't know how to talk. I don't know how to communicate with people. I don't know how to do it with real people. Someone send help. Yeah, you don't have shears. Oh, you don't have to rub it. I mean, yeah. Oh! You know what I was gonna do on stream? But, my stream shit the bed. And then I couldn't stream for a week. I was gonna laugh at this guy on Reddit. But I'm not gonna laugh at him anymore because I think he's, ratioing me. So, maybe that's not the best. Hey, what's your chords? Shh. I'm building. I'm in the swamp. Do you know where the swamp is? I don't know where my chords are. They are gone. Yeah. They're ratioing me, but like honestly, it's really funny. Because they're totally just a kid. They're totally like a middle schooler. They're totally just stupid. And it's so funny to me. But they're still ratioing me, so I'm not gonna laugh on them on the stream. But they're on Reddit, and like they were like so I'm assuming, because most of you are on YouTube at the moment, but my recent speed paint where I'm doing like the voiceover with Technoblade being like the Minotaur thing, right? And I want to do more of that AU. I really like it. I have Nikki planned out, and I have more Techno story planned out too. And I think that'd be really fun. But I was planning it out, and I was like, Pack's gonna tell you her chords if they want. Yeah. But yeah, I was like, this kid was like, I posted it on Reddit because it's like, usually my stuff does pretty good on Reddit. I don't think it did that well on Reddit this time, but I think it's mainly because I put a trigger warning on it, and usually when I put trigger warnings on it, it doesn't do as well. So like, I might just not put trigger warnings on it for Reddit, because if I don't put a trigger warning on it, I get like, 1K point like 6 on it on Reddit. But if I put trigger warnings, I get like 70 upvotes. So I'm like, maybe I just won't put a trigger warning. Because, like, honestly, cannot be bothered. Oh, we got a badger follow. Let's see, who was it? Who did the thing? Who did the thing? Spectra. Hello, how are you? How's life? Thank you for the badger follow. We're trying to get to soup time. And for the people who know what soup time is, they know what soup time is. They love soup time. They pray for it every night before they go to bed. Oh, my thing's laggy. Don't crash. Minecraft, please. Okay, Minecraft didn't crash. We win these. Sometimes Minecraft crashes, and I'm like, what the fuck? But yeah. I was like, what's happening? Oh, okay, I get it. We'll just dump all the dirt in here. And the egg. Yo. You want me to punch F3? What are you gonna give me in return? What kind of, like, thing are you gonna give me in return if I push F3? Like, there's gotta be something I get out of this. My food. I see it through Twitter. Yo, welcome, welcome. I'm fighting zombies because I suck. I'm trying to get them to my farm, but I suck. I just told a story about like my dream, but yeah, I just forgot about my injury again, so I fucking suck on that front too. I just had a free thing of pain, so we're gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine. One step closer to soup time. See here's silent. Technically we did pass soup time, so I could give you guys soup time if you want, because we hit 30 and that was the original goal, but like no one was online, like I wasn't online when we hit 30, so I just upped it to 50. But I just robbed you of soup time and no one noticed, and it was great. What is that? I don't know. Oh, there's a creeper there. Interesting. But yeah. So I may have robbed you of soup time, but oh, that was a mistake. Oh my god, magic! I don't know what I was doing there. Holy fuck, I'm on 1 heart. What the fuck? Why didn't no one tell me? Who fucking told me? What the fuck? When did I get on 1 heart? Someone tell me. What the? Why didn't no one tell me these things? You guys gotta tell me these things. Oh my god. I don't know if I'm on 1 heart. I'm terrible at Minecraft. Okay. Food. You're gonna marry your mom. Don't worry about it. Child. Yep. I don't even have a bed yet. I can't even do it. I can't even do like a spawn point. When you can. Well, you can. Stream delay does not help. Yeah, I know. I know my stream delay is like super bad. Oh! Fucking... I'm helping with the Minecraft server. I'm doing Minecraft server. I'm doing Minecraft server shit. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be epic, and you're gonna love it. And it's gonna be lore. That's how we got onto the topic, right? I was like, oh, I'm gonna do lore. You want to hear my dream about a random thing that has way too much detail to be a dream? And you guys are like, yeah, maybe. No, half of you left. But I told it anyways because I'm a fucking psychopath. Yeah. I'm gonna ignore it. I'll leave it soup at the end. But yeah, I was like, I got lore. I'm gonna do lore. I'm gonna be lore boy. Do you want lore boy? I know you want lore boy. Fuck the Dream SMP. Tune into my lore boy. I'm lore boy and you'll love it. I just felt something drop and I'm not sure if it was ooze or my fucking leg. Yeah. But, dreams are weird. Dreams are weird. I had a dream about a fantasy world that I never thought about in my whole entire life, and that it randomly had, like, lore attached to it, and I was like, what the fuck? Why can my mind come up with this when I'm asleep? Why can't I get this when I'm awake? And mine was like, get fucked, nerd. No, don't go there. I got the wheat. I got wheat for you. You want wheat, right, boys? You want this nice weed? Oh, the addicts. I'm going. I need to cook food. That's what I'm doing. Badger follow. let me get safe and then I'll look at it. Thank you for the badger follow. I know. You did the badger follow. I'm God? God at PvP? More likely than you think. Let's see, who followed? Toothless! Toothless, you followed? You gave me a little follow, boy? You gave me a follow? Oh my god. Absolutely insane. Okay, well, I guess if you followed, we can give one badger time if you get, or soup time if you want. Hold on, we'll just pause the music, and I'll just play it. I'll play it, and we'll just let it happen. I got your clip. Okay. I was just like, what is this? Oh yeah, it's your clips. Okay. Is it in sub alerts? I don't know where it is. I forgot where I put it. I haven't played it in so long. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. We'll just play it out loud.
There's an eye in my soup.
You won't get the visual, but
chicken noodle and minestrone are for wimps. But even for a mighty ogre like Shrek, dinner
there
can
you
be
go. There's some soup
when
time.
It stares back at you.
Because I cheated you.
Have 60 seconds to keep your soup from staring you down. Use
Yep.
your mouse
Spam soup
to
time.
move Shrek's
Soup for the
spoon
soup
from
god.
left
Soup
to
for the
right.
soup god.
And click to sink the
Soup for the
eyeballs and
soup
other
god.
strange objects back
Soup.
to the sludge.
Soup for the
The
soup
more
god.
stuff you knock down,
Soup or death.
the more points you get.
Soup for the soup god. Soup or death.
Ooh, chunky.
Is it worse without the visuals? Do you
Soup
want
slam.
this in your life?
Ooh, chunky.
Wow, soup slam. Did you know that you could slam your soup? I didn't. Oh my god. Slamming soup? Could it be me? Oh my god, can you hear that? It's fucking soup time. I love this tradition. Did you know that I love it so much? I can't wait till we can never do this ever again. Please don't murder me. I'm having soup time. I can't hear you. Hi.
Soup slam. Waiter, there's an eye in my soup.
Thank you.
Chicken noodle and minestrone are for wimps. But even for a mighty
Yeah.
ogre like Shrek, dinner can be creepy when it stares.
Soup time.
Chunky.
I'm just scared everyone away
Soup
with my
slam.
soup time.
Ooh,
Soup
chunky.
slam.
For what?
Waiter, there's an eye in my soup.
I
Chicken
can
noodle
sleep.
and minestrone are for wimps. But even for a mighty ogre like Shrek, dinner can be creepy when it stares back at you. The more stuff you
Oh my
knock down,
god, Silent.
the
You're
more
filling the
points
chat.
you get.
Oh my god. It's fucking done, isn't it? Oh my god. Stop it. Stop it. Twitch chat can't draw. I don't need that. Okay. Back to good music. Holy shit. And time to get food. Oh my god. I thought that was the fucking LA, and I was like, those things aren't out yet. Okay. Spawn point set. Yep, there's your soup time. That was for 30 followers. You get another one, and I'll actually play the video for you guys. Can see the video at 50. I'll show you the video at 50. How about that? You got that curse shit. Don't you love it? I love curse shit. It's the best. I don't know why everyone convinced me to do that. Mainly because they try to cook my mod alive. But, you know, it was probably fine, right? I mean, if your mod tries to if the chat tries to cook your mod alive for soup, it's not really your fault at that point, right? I feel like it's not my fault. I murdered your mother, child. Do you understand? It's your fate soon. Okay. That's not how you do it. For soon, I will murder them, and they will die in flame. Anyway, so lore. I'm gonna do lore. If I don't make you cry, please tell me, because I want to make you cry. I want to live off your tears. You thought you wanted Dream SMP lore? No, you wanted my lore. So what I've done with my character, what I'm thinking about doing with my character, is I'm gonna make one event that no one knows about but me. Where if this event happens, I see you. And if this event happens to my character, I will fucking turn evil. I'll just go fucking mad. I'll be like, I'm evil now. Fuck you. But I've decided what the event is, and it's important to my character. But it's very the concept of it is really interesting because we all got the idea is that everyone was in prison and we randomly got teleported to this world and we don't know where this world is. We're just like, what the fuck? Where are we? And that's the concept. That's the starting concept. And it should be really fun. And it's coming. I don't know if I'm allowed to say when it's coming yet. No one watches me, so it should be fine, right? You 4 viewers, you won't tell anyone. You won't snitch, right? If Badger dies, Pax means Pax comes. Yeah. You won't tell if I accidentally leak the date, right? No one will know. No one will know. No, they'll be like, normal. Oh, that was a weird noise. Phantoms! I know what that noise is. Get inside. Sleeping through the night. Okay. Fucking die, phantoms. Die in a horrible fire. I hate you and I want you gone. Don't snitch. Don't snitch. I don't need you to snitch. They literally... They don't even... I'm already putting them through a hard time because I'm like, I want this. And they're like, we don't have that. And I'm like, please. And they're like, well, that's going to be a lot of extra work. And I'm like, please. So they're doing it for me for a favor. But I'm like also at the same time being like kind of pushing them. But if you're wondering, I don't know if you want the gunpowder. But yeah, so November 17th, November 17th at they're mostly Australian, but for us it is 12 a.m. 12 a.m. Eastern. So basically an hour from now. It would be an hour from now. But here's the thing for Americans, right? It's on Daylight Savings Day. So we gain an hour. You're going to gain an hour and it's going to be on a Sunday. Or like Sunday is Saturday. It's going to be on a Saturday. Yeah. It's going to be on a Saturday. And it's going to be like, you're going to gain an hour. So it should be fine. And we did not want to be in the second wave because I made all the shit. So. But yeah, I'll be advertising that shit when that comes out. That should be fun. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. Yeah, I know. I know you're hidden. There's a creeper over there if you want gunpowder, by the way. I've seen you a little bit on my stream, and I don't know if the chat's seen you at all. But yeah, that's the plan. Oh, we can cook this. There's good enough stuff for a furnace. That's me. I'm American. Yeah. I think it's gonna be even earlier for you, Silent. I think it's gonna be perfect time for you. Like when it happens, I think it's gonna be perfect because I'm gonna do it for 2 hours. So it's gonna go to like 2 a.m. Eastern. But I think it will be perfect timing for you, Silent, if you want to come watch it. I don't see. No one sees, right? I don't see anything. I think we almost have enough for a furnace. Okay. That's the best. Anyways, so oh, I thought that cow escaped. No, he's just chilling. Pax, do you feel like someone's watching you? Do you ever feel like someone's watching you? As long as it's just after 12. It'd be, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what time it is for you right now, Silent, but think of whatever time it is right now for you. Add an hour to it. Because you're on West Coast, I think. Or, yeah, add like 4 hours to it. Because I'm on the East Coast. So, just add whatever amount of time it is. Blue flower! Long grass I hate, but the blue flowers I love. I love them with a passion. I love them and they love me too. And I love them back and they're amazing. And I hate the long grass, but the long grass can fucking murder itself. But blue flowers I love. I love. It's 8 p.m. Yeah. So it'll be perfect time for you. It's shit time for me. It's not shit time. It's not. Originally they were like 3 a.m. and I was like, fuck no. But we got it to move back to like. For me, it would be at Cool. But I gotta move it back. So. Ah, my body hurts. Anyways, oh, my pickaxe. Okay. But yeah, I think it'd be really fun. I don't want to give off too much away, like what the actual server is about, because I think that's like for the surprise. But I think it will be very fun. I think everyone will like it. And we'll start just cooking cobblestone, because we need to cook it anyways. We'll get rid of all this tall grass. I'm fine with the short grass, I just don't want the tall one. Because the tall ones are like where creepers hide, and I don't like them. Oh! Dream SMP lore. Can you tell I'm a Dream SMP stan? I'm a fucking Dream SMP stan. I just do Dream SMP, and I'm a nutcase. Listen, I had to confront myself that I'm a stan when Techno tweeted that Phil was over, and I literally got really happy. It literally made my day, and I was like, God, I am such a parasocial monster. And I was like, I hadn't confronted that part of myself yet, and I was like, this is not okay. Probably not okay, but I don't care at this point. I'm too happy. If you need anything, feel free to ask. Thanks. Got much?
Looks like a blink of an eye's not enough. She'd rather be staying for days now.
Yeah.
Fix it, that mess up again. She'd rather be burning it all now.
Also, my friend told me the other day that they wanted to make like the blue like Mandalorian drink. I forgot what it's called. They were like, when you get back from college, we need to make this drink, and we need to make it now non-alcoholic because I need to know what it tastes like. And we're gonna have a party. And I was like, we're probably gonna accidentally make it alcoholic. I mean, no, we're not gonna make it alcoholic. No, I don't know what you're talking about. Not me. Nope. Nope. And I was like, wow, that's gonna be fun. But yeah, so I'll tell you how that taste test goes. But I think that will be very fun, and that will be interesting. Oh, I broke it. Okay. Where's this on? Okay. Pax drinking and making a bad influence on her fans. Awful, I know. Terrible. Wouldn't want to make a bad influence on my fans. It's not like I'm already doing that. By existing and telling you not to do your own work sometimes. Bad influence, not me. Couldn't be me. I'm totally a star influencer. I am the most influential, beautiful influencer ever. You know that I hate the school system with a burning passion. It was such a burning passion that I tell you that the school system is racist constantly. If you ask me about it, did you know that? Did you know the school system's racist? Did you know standardized tests are racist and basically sexist and everything? Like it favors the rich over the poor. So if you have anything but like, if you have like even the average like income, if your family has average income, you're doomed to fail. Did you know that? But yeah, no, I'm a good influence on my fans. Good influence. I'm only here. You know I hate the school system. Yep. Good influence. Okay, we're going through the night. Sweet. Good job. Okay. 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 What else did I do this week? I did some stuff. Wish I could make copper tools. That would be nice. Wouldn't it be nice to make copper tools? I feel like that's like something we should have, you know? I feel like we should make copper tools. I don't know why. feel like there should be a reason for copper. No, you don't agree? Okay, good. I just thought I thought you should know that your fairy, that's just a parrot. Your fairy parrot was totally worth it, and now we don't have a use for copper. Copper's still useless thanks to you. I think I just wanted to make sure you knew that your fairy parrot makes everything. Yep. Walk away. I hate the fairy parrot. Can you tell? I think you can. Oh, branding. So I have a class in college that is technically it's not called branding class, but it is literally just branding class, and they're trying to get me to change my logo. So what's happening is basically I was like, dude, I'm already marketing myself online, and they're like, you're not doing it right, and I'm like, I think I'm pretty good at it, but okay, whatever. I mean, I don't have many followers, but I think I know how to market myself. I think that's a fair assessment. They're like, no, you don't. But we're gonna make you a new logo, and I'm like, okay, whatever. So they're explaining like how to get a name, pick a name, and they're like, pick something that means something to you, something that's influential to you. And I was like, okay, Pax Piper, done, you know. And they're like, oh, brilliant. Why? What does it mean? All this stuff. Tell them, and I'm like, well, it's Pax. Like my name means peace, and they're like, peace. And then I showed them my logo that I drew up, and it's like sketchy and everything, like, you know, like my art style. And they're like, this doesn't invoke peace. And I'm like, dude, I'm a storyboarder. I'm the closest thing you get to an animator in this class. Everyone else is fashion design majors. They're all fashion design majors and jewelry makers. And I'm like, or like interior design majors. And I'm like the only like actual animator in the class. Everyone else is like actor or something shit. Sorry. No offense to actors. No offense. But like in this context, I'm like, where's my animator friends? I'm a storyboarder, but like, where's my animator friends? Anyways, so I'm just chilling there. And I'm like, wow, I'm the only one here. And this brand matches my art style, and it's literally the only one I ever used. And I actually remade a logo for it. Made a new logo for it. But I was making the logo, and I made it, and I was like, we had to do like peer reviews and everything, and they're like, so your name means peace? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, why does it not look peaceful? And I'm like, what do you know what peaceful means? And also, I think I have a brand where like I take whatever meaning you have for something and then turn it on its head and say, haha, you thought, bitch. And that's like half of my art style. So like, I was like, well, it's kind of like represents that it's unfinished, and I turned your expectations on your head. And I'm a fucking animator. And when has an animator ever went the peaceful route and been like, yes, time to make a peaceful transition? No, they always try to make you cry because it's an animator. And if you see something cute on here's an animator trick. Or here's the thing about animators. If you're not an animator, you probably will notice this when you watch animations. If there is a cute thing on the screen, that means the animator must murder it. That's what an animator does. They see a cute thing on the screen and they're like, murder time. If they see a scary thing on the screen, they're like, time to love and care for it. It's like fans in a fandom. Like if there's too much like happy-go-lucky stuff in the fandom, the fans will be like, time to make it angsty and moody. If there's too much moody stuff in the fandom, they'll be like, time to make it cutesy and wholesome. Just look at like the difference between like Squid Games and Dream SMP. Like Dream SMP, all just jokes and stupid stuff. Like people having fun and being stupid, and then the fans go, let's make it angst. Let's make people cry, right? And then you get like Squid Games where like it's fucking just crying and shit. Like everyone's fucking dead, and then the fans are like, time to make wholesome shit, and then they make wholesome shit. This is how every fandom works. Like, if you go into a fandom and you're like, wow, why is this fandom so wholesome? Like, the content in it is so not wholesome. That's why. fans want the opposite of what the fandom gives them, so they make it. So then they can have both worlds, you know? But it's so funny. So I was trying to, like, explain this to my branding teacher, and he was like, no, that makes no sense. And I'm like, okay, well, yeah, I think I know a bit more. Also, he's like, what market are you going into? I'm like, I'm going into freelancing. Because that's all animators can do at this point, and storyboarders. We just go into freelancing and hope for the best. And he's like, you can't freelance. And I'm like, shut up. Let me freelance. Let me freelance. Let me freelance. Yeah. It's actually a good class. If you can get past, like, that he's, like, really traditional, and he's like, you need a business, blah, 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 blah. If you can get past that, like, he's really traditional that wise, and then it's really good class, actually. But, like, it's just, you have to, like, there's some things where you're just like, oh my god, dude. Calm down. Calm down. Chill out. I actually learned a lot, too. And we're making business cards, which, thank God, I'm being taught how to make. I don't know how to make business cards. You think I know how to make business cards? Fuck no. Also, we're making a, like the assignment is to make a website and to make business cards, which, and, like, logos, which I've been, like, trying to do anyways, but I've been too lazy to do it. So, like, this is actually forcing me to do it, which is nice. I like being forced to make my business better. It's very good. I like it. Yeah. And actually, negative 253. 68. 68. .5. Ah. Anyways, so yeah, that's kind of like, I don't know how chords work. Toothless, if you're watching, I'm fucking no clue. Yeah, I went away. But yeah, it's like this class is actually forcing me to do all the stuff that I've been too procrastinating on to do, so that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good and all. I'm just like, yeah. I do have to take the Photoshop exam again, which I'm kind of pissed about because I took it in, like, junior year. And, the fucking thing's hard. It's like, I'm good at Photoshop, but it's fucking hard. Because it's like, the people who made it, so you know, like, the really early internet quizzes from back in, like, 2000, like, the early 2000s? It's like that. So it's shit. It's just fucking shit. So, yeah. And that's, like, the style of it. It is just like, oh my fucking god, I'm so done with doing this. But, like, and it only lasts, like, for 2 years, and no one actually recommends getting it. Like, getting business professional is always like, yeah, you don't get that. That's kind of stupid. You're gonna just, like, it's gonna expire before you can do anything with it. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Like, it will, like, I'm going to, no. I will. But yeah, it's like, yeah. So, but yeah, so it's like, it's so just stupid. Like, I am, like, technically a freshman, so I have, like, 4 years left. And, like, it will expire by the time I graduate. So it's not even worth it, like, taking it this early on. Like, it will inspire at the time I'm, like, looking for jobs. So it's, like, absolute, like, bullshit. And, like, I think the teacher knows that, too. Like, the professor knows that, too. Because he's like, I didn't require it. Like, it was optional, but now they're fucking requiring it because you're all on Zoom. Which, we have hybrid classes, so, like, half of us are on Zoom and half of us are, like, in person. And I'm always in person because I can't focus on Zoom. But he's like, since half of you are on Zoom, it's now required to take. And I'm like, this is stupid because it will never be helpful. Like, if you get an option to take it and you're like, wow, it might be helpful, it's not. It fucking expires before you can use it. So I'm like, he's like, it's kind of not good. And I'm like, yeah. I know. But it's interesting. I don't know. I think it will be easy. And then, we got everyone. Everyone got food? Good. Move. Okay. But I think that is just interesting. It's interesting. Another class is drawing, where we're learning how to, which is actually, I'm gonna do that, one of that. I'm probably gonna speed paint it, or stream it. Because, yeah, I can, and I'm going to. I got it where I'm doing, like, a... So I ended up, like, getting it so where, hold on. I'm focusing. I need a trapdoor. No, I think it will grow. It should be fine to grow. But yeah, so it's interesting. It's interesting. But yeah. Okay, we're gonna start, like, seeing how much shit I have to do for this. But yeah, the drawing class is kind of boring because I know how to draw. And the professor has no clue what to do with me. It's really funny, actually. If I'm gonna be honest, it's really funny. Because he's like, okay, kids, how... I almost did, like, my old English teacher's voice. Where he's like, alright, kids, let's have some fun. And everyone's like, what the fuck is happening? But, no, this guy, he's like, okay, let's talk about this. Let's, do this. And I'm like, yes, this is okay. And then I show him my art, and he's like, good. And I'm like, can you critique me? And he's like, good. And I'm like, okay, okay, good job. So that's interesting, and I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't really care. Like, I just want the illustrators to be like, this sucks, work on this. And I'm like, oh fuck, thank God, a critique. But no one's giving me that. Actually, my mom was like, and like a couple of my friends were like, you should show it to our old art teacher because he actually will give me a critique without like being like, am I hurting your feelings? And I'm like, no, please give me critique. But the last time I talked to him, I forgot to respond to him because I forgot. Because that's the one thing COVID did, like COVID time did to me. It just fucked my memory. I can't remember simple shit anymore. Like I forget all the time. I'm like everyday shit. Like I just go, my brain goes, not today. Can't remember today. And I'm like, oh my god. So I haven't like I forgot to respond to him within like a month. Which you don't want to like not leave someone on red for like a week. But I left him on red for a whole ass month. And now I'm too scared to respond to him. And be like, thanks for the help. Like I'm too scared. And everyone's just like, just contact him, please. And I'm like, no, I'm a coward and I don't do that. But he could literally help me, and I'm just being a coward at this point, so. So, yeah. Answer your fucking help if, like, they're like, yes, help. And you can just be like, yes. Respond to them when they fucking, you know. Give you help. Because then you'll look like a coward. Because you are one. But, like, the thing is, like, you don't want to look like a coward because everyone's a coward. It's just how well you can fake it. You would just contact him. Oh, no. What if, like, what if he makes fun of me? He's like, He's like, what is Pax doing? Pax, you didn't respond to me. And I'm like, I'm sorry. Please. Because he's scary. He's scary. He's very scary. He used to be, like, a championship, like, bodybuilder. I'm an art teacher. My art teacher used to be a championship bodybuilder, and he still has the muscles of it, so he could fucking punch, like, he literally knocked out a horse. Like, he fucking punched a horse in the face, and, like, the horse passed out. I'm not gonna try that, man. He fucking scares me. He scares me with a passion. And fuck, man, he scares me. Ooh, he did sign my yearbook. Oh, like, he did, like, when we were, like, all, like, okay, sir, like, you gonna sign our yearbooks? And he's like, yeah, sure. I'll do it this one time. And we're like, okay, God, okay. And he signed in my yearbook, and he's like, and what he signed in my yearbook was, when you're ready to take over the world, hit me up. And I was like, holy shit. Okay, yeah, I'll hit you up when I take over the world. Thank you. Okay, see ya. I'm going off to college, and then COVID hit, and I was like, no, I'm not going off to college. Yep. Listen, I contacted, like, first of all, he was also late to respond, but now we're just being awkward, and I think we're just both, like, forever just socially awkward, because he's also very socially awkward, but I feel more socially awkward than he does. But he's also just normally socially awkward, and we're all fucking stuck being socially awkward in a corner. It's fucking nuts. I can't. It's so bad. I go to write the email. Like, I did actually go to write the email once, and I was like, nope. I got halfway through it before I, like, was like, I was like, this is, no, and I quit. And I fucking had it in my drafts. But I was like, this email, it's like, he's not even my teacher anymore. He fucking can't even grade me on my email skills anymore. But no, I am just too fucking stupid. I'm too stupid to know what's happening. I'm just like, yep, good job, B. You're fucking great. Good job. Yep. I fake confidence on stream, so now I'm really awkward in real life. What's new? Ow. Okay, let's build up and see where we're. And then I told my mom, because she was like, you gotta contact him about this piece of work, and I was like, it's really good, and I really want to hear what his reaction is about it. I called him, I was like, Mom, I haven't responded to him in 3 months. It's too awkward at this point. And she's like, do it, coward. I was like, holy fuck. What if we, we'll start the crack, like, right here? We'll, like, mark it out. X said she's an idiot and yet still doesn't want to respond to her teacher. Yeah. And no, I can't say it. We'll mark it off in Cobble. Let's see, like this. Right? And we'll just. We're gonna go to bed. If you shake your mouse, you won't get hurt. That's how it works, right? I think that's how it works. I want to sleep. Is Glowy Boy still here? Or did he despawn? Glowy Boy despawned. Breathe. Glowy Boy despawned. Sag. There's a skeleton down there, but I'm just gonna ignore him. Yeah. Yeah. Arg. Oh, I'm gonna do the fucking thing soon. It's this song reminded me of it, because of course it did. I'm gonna do the fucking thing. I'm gonna do the other artist talk. I'm gonna do the thing. I'm gonna do the thing soon. I'm going to review, Vibrant Eyes. Not review it. Analyze. I'm gonna analyze Vibrant Eyes soon. I made a thing. I was like, I'm gonna fucking do this. I'm gonna do it, like, November 1st, and then hopefully get the video out soon after that. But I've, like, marked out a time for it, too. So, like, hopefully I can actually, like, sit down and do it. Because it actually takes a bit longer than, like, you think. Because, like, when I do artist talks, I always, like, sit down beforehand. Like, either the night before. And I do it to myself, right? I go, okay, what am I going to talk about? I'm going to talk about this, okay? Let's talk about this. So then I'll go into the thing. I'll be like, I'll analyze it to myself first the night before. And then when I'm doing it, like, and then, like, the actual day of doing it, I'll sit down and I'll be like, okay, and I'll actually do it all again the next day. So I know I got my, like, what I'm gonna say straight. And then finally, after all of that, I finally hit the record button and then do it for real. But I kind of really liked, I don't know if you guys liked it. I don't know if people like this or not. But I really like doing it where, like, I like, did the thing, and then I went to the side canvas and was like, okay, this is color theory, you know? Or this is, like, I think with that, like, the Vibrant Eyes one, I'm gonna focus on texture. I think that'd be fun. But then but then it's like a tutorial mixed with art, like, fandom shit. And I think that'd be fun. And, like, I think as I do it more, like, I'll refine it a bit more. But I think it's gonna be really cool. Because then it mixes my, like, my love for, like, teaching and everything with, like, with the Dream SMP fandom. Which, I mean, like, win-win. Win-win. More likely than you think is a win. Okay, this tree has to go. So I think that'd be fun, and yeah. And then I have other ones planned. I haven't asked any other artists yet if they're, like, okay with it, because I want to, like, do it one at a time so I don't, like, accidentally, like, overschedule, you know? But I have a playlist now, like, of artists to ask. So I think it will be fun. And also, if you're ever just like, hey, Pax, this animation, do this one. Like, just tell me in the comments of the other ones, and I'll be like, oh yeah, we'll do it. No hesitation, will do. But I'm like, I really just love doing it, because then I can just explain, like, why it's genius. Because these people put, like, hours and days into it, and, like, you watch it, and it's, like, barely 2 minutes, or barely, like, 3 minutes, and you're like, wow, that was good. And maybe you'll, like, rewatch it, maybe you'll rewatch it, like, maybe 5 times or something, but it's still, like 10 minutes, like, you watched it for 10 minutes. But, like, these people put, like, days into it. They put days of work into this. Like, fucking hours. Like, you, like, think about, like, how much time you spend, like, going to school. Like, they put a whole ass school week into this shit. And, like, you watch it for 10 minutes. You watch it for maybe 10 minutes. You know? Like, it deserves a bit more respect, I think. And I feel like the analysis can, like, really bring that to you. Like, especially for the underrated ones. Because they're still, like, really fucking cool. And they still took the same amount of time as the big ones but like you don't know that because it's so hard to tell if you're not like an animator. But like I think it's really important that like people like sit down and be like, okay, what did they do? What are they looking for? What are these artists looking for? What do they see when they're doing this? Why did they do that? Why did they do this? Why is this here? Why is that in what, like all that? Like, okay, if this happens, then what has to happen after? Why does the animator think like this? What is the animator doing? Like, I think that's really important to like know, or like to like if you want to appreciate it like fully. It's very interesting to know. And also, like, they deserve the respect of, like, someone taking time to, like, I'm not even taking, like, anywhere close to the amount of time that they took to make it. And I'm still, like, want, like, I would love to do more. It just takes too much time for me to do more. Because I got to do art, too. And it's just like, oh my god. It could be, like, I don't know. I like to bring like a little bit more respect to them, because they deserve it. I know like Static. He does it. He's an animator, right? And he does like you know like he'll put out like a 15-second clip, like animated clip. And I'll know that whole 15 seconds took him a whole ass month. And you'll be like, holy shit, okay, calm the fuck down. And then like these animators will put out like an animation that takes them like, oh, like a month. And I'm like, 3-minute animation for a month. And I'm like, holy fuck, these fast children, I need to help them somehow. Like, holy shit. Like, they deserve more. And I wish I could give them more, but I'm just one person. So I'm going to try to make them... give them a bit more with the videos. But yeah, so Vibrant Eyes is next. The audio is going to be muted, so you're not going to hear Vibrant Eyes, like, playing while we're doing it, because I have not gotten CG5's, permission, and I also have no idea what fucking music is. So, yeah, we're not doing that because I don't know how to analyze music. Go to a music person for that. But I am going to analyze the animation because I know what that is. And then I've been thinking about what I'm going to do for next one, because I actually want to do a next one after it. And I think I've picked out my next person, my next victim. Don't quote me, because I might just be like, well, no. But I might give you just like... a sneak peek of what I want to do, because I think it will be really fun, but it's just like, you gotta sit down and do it. And that one would probably come out in December. I'm probably going to try to do 2. Also, don't quote me on this, but I'm going to probably try to do 2 artist talks in December, because I am going to be out of school then. I break all of December. So I'll probably try to do 2 artist talks then. But I'm also... so, this is why I say don't quote me, because I'm going to also try to do a techno... I'm going to try to speed run December and January, because I have school off those times. By speedrun, I mean I got a techno animation ready, and I also have a giant fill concept page that I really want to finish. So I'm gonna speedrun that real hard. Also, I think I want to try to do an OC animation. It's not gonna be as long as, or like something like the Technoblade storyboard. I got a song picked out. It's gonna be like 3 minutes, like the Wilbur one. But I think I think it will still be pretty cool. I think you'll still like it. It's gonna be really short. But I think it will still be pretty nice. It'd be pretty nice. We're gonna take the bed with me. But yeah, I think it'd be interesting. I think it will be fun. I think you get more apples in the swamp, by the way. I don't have no stats for that, but I think you do because I've got so much apples here. We'll put one here. But I think it will be fun. I think I'll like it. I think you'll like it. Now, it's not like I'm not doing Wolfie. Even though I think Wolfie would be okay with it. I just don't know how to do Wolfies. Okay. Like if I do Wolfies, it's gonna be like I don't know which one I'm gonna do for Wolfie. Like I would love to do the voices one, like the whip she did or they did, but like I'm not sure if they'll be okay with me doing that one because it is a whip. Like I don't want to share a whip if they're not okay doing the whip, because whips are always weird. Like people are always like, I don't want people to share my whip around. Like that's kind of weird. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's fair. Like I'm always chill with it, but like I know other people aren't, so like I wouldn't want to do that to them. But like if they were chill with it, I would love to do that one. They're mostly doing PMVs, which like I can do analysis of it for you, but it's more just analyzing pictures rather than like animation. And I don't know if you guys want that or not. I mean, it's all just love letters. So the whole Artist Talks series, I could literally just call love letters to the subscribers, because that's all it is. It's basically the love letter to my subscribers that want to learn about art more. No, this will be the... So, like, if you're ever just like, Pax, why are you doing this? This is, you know, like, no one's watching this. You got, like, 0 views on this. It's basically just a love letter to anyone that's interested in it. So, yeah. But I really like to do them because they're fun and I get to teach you. So, I should really just, like, I could call them love letters to subscribers. Because that, I mean, yeah. So, like, I really hope you guys actually enjoy it, because I do a lot of work for it just to get, like, no views, but, like, I feel like it's worth it in the end of the day. I feel like it's worth it. It's worth it for the people who I'm reviewing it for, and I think it's also worth it for the people who actually want to, like, learn and not just watch cool art. Because if you can learn how to, like, talk to artists, like, even if you don't do art, like, I mean, you can do art, like, it will help you if you, like, learn how to do art too, but, like, if you're, like, even if you're just doing it to, like, learn about artists and, like, what they put into it, like, artists will appreciate you being like, hey, I know this took a lot of work, I know that you're using this, and I know you're using this, like, you're doing, like, good job. Or even if you, like, if you compliment an artist, because all the artist really wants to hear is, like, a comment from you. Every artist would rather get a comment over a like any day. I promise you that. Artists will literally die for comments over likes. It's so funny, but it's also so sad, because they don't think people like it until, like, you comment. And then they're like, oh my god, people actually like my work, question mark. Like, that's how it is. So, like, if I'm, like, asking people, hey, can I review your stuff? Usually they're like, oh my god, someone likes it enough to try to review my work. Like, oh my god. So, it's always, like, nice to do. It's like a big compliment. Like someone's taking that much time out of their day to do it. So like if I can make it like a artist a little happier, and then if I can also like teach people, it's all good. And now I'm rambling again. Can you tell? Yes. Good job, Rambler. Rambler, go. Woo. But yeah, I'm gonna do a Phil concept page, a new wing design for him. I've got a new wing design. Yeah, I think like I'm giving him a prosthetic. I'm giving him prosthetic wings. One prosthetic wing. I'm giving Phil because he has one bird wing and then the other one got ruined in Doomsday. Hey, I just wanted to pop in and say hi. Hello, Toothless. We're talking about internet series. Yeah, I'm gonna analyze the animation behind Vibrant Eyes. Okay. How is their vines already growing on them? Okay. But yeah. Dwayma Senpai. Yeah. So I love Phil's whole wing thing because it's so much creative. Yeah. So I have a whole like idea like for the like because I was learning about wing design. I was learning about wings for a different thing. And someone was like, "Oh, you can imp." And I was like, "What the fuck is imping?" And looked it up. And apparently there's a thing for birds called imping where you take if a bird's feathers are ruined like from the tips and like the roots are still there, you can I feel like it's almost like since he's regretting killing Wilbur, he wouldn't want to change his wing. Yeah. But hear me out. It's techno. It's techno fluff. But here's the thing. So imping is like if like as long as like the base of the feather is chill, you can like this is a common thing they do for birds. You can like cut off the damaged part of the feather and take another feather and glue it on and like hollow out both of the stems of the feathers and like slide the new feather into the old one and glue it on, and it should work perfectly well. But here's the thing. Since Phil can't fly in the SMP, that means the skin, if we're assuming that Phil like can't imp, right? That means the skin that the feathers are going into, like there is no feather there. So like it is just fucking violent, which I'm all down with because I'm over here like trying to figure out how to draw Techno getting squashed with an anvil without going too gore. Which I don't think there is a way to do that. And I am down to draw gore, and I'm actually gonna probably do gore November. So no, actually, like imping is actually not painful for the bird, but like if like Phil can't imp, that means he doesn't have like it's burnt, like his wing is burned down to the skin. Like holy fuck. And I'm gonna assume he can't imp. But here's the thing. If Phil wins the Elytra, that means he needs to be able to fly. Randomly. And we need to figure out how, like the artists need to figure out how that happened. I had no clue about this, but I was already doing a concept art design for like a bat, like so it looked like Phil had a bat wing on one side and a feathered wing on the other, like a prosthetic. And I actually learned a lot about prosthetics. Did you know that there's a sleeve for prosthetics that like literally be perfect for Phil and like was first used on World War II aircraft and like now is being used for like athletics prosthetics because it's so flexible and light and also sturdy. And I was like, holy shit, this goes on Phil's wing. Like, because I don't just, when I do concept pages, I don't just do concept pages. I fucking I'm like researching. I've researched this concept page for about like a month now. I was like on and off it. I have so many, like I have like, it looks like the guy with all the strings attached and like all the papers everywhere. It's like that's what my research looks like. I just got sticky notes because I carry around sticky notes whenever I'm like in person because it's like less troublesome than like carrying around a sketchbook. So I've been just carrying around like all these sticky notes of research, and it's so much, and I'm just like, oh my god, I could do this. Because I don't go half-ass on the concept pages. I always research like crazy. But yeah, so I'm like, oh my god. And then they're like, oh yeah, there's gonna be a Elytra contest, and I was like, holy fuck. I've got a wing design to do. I'm gonna finish this wing design. I'm like, holy shit. I've already been working on this. So the idea is Techno, like, gets this idea to like build fucking Phil like a gliding wing. Like this was the idea before I knew the Elytra. Like he builds Phil a gliding wing like that can't actually fly, because I don't think bat wings and bird wings would work to actually fly together. Give him a phantom wing. Yeah, I'm like, wow, that's fucking. I called the future. I called future. But yeah, so I was like, oh my god, God mode, right? But yeah, so I'm just chilling there, and I'm like, oh my god, okay, so we can do this, and we can do that, and it was supposed to be just like a gliding wing, so like if Phil fell off a cliff, like he wouldn't fall to his death like immediately. He could at least glide for a few steps and be like chill. And like I thought, like, yeah, Techno would do that, like make a gliding wing. But what if in lore, like the Elytra, that like if Phil wins the Elytra, or like what if Techno wins the Elytra and he gives it to Phil, and then I need it. I need it in my life. I need it. I need it now. I need my concept to be real. Please, thank you. Spoiler for those who don't know. Yeah, well, they said it's gonna be. They said the competition's it's gonna be October 30th. So just keep in mind for that. I think they're gonna announce it pretty soon. They have to get to Minecraft Championships, and then after that, they're just gonna go hard. Because they said they also had like a lore meeting the other day. They were like, yeah, we had a lore meeting, and Tubbo just wasn't invited. That's why he was like, yeah, lore's dead. Or maybe he was invited. I swear to God, Tubbo just likes trolling the lore frogs. Say it was stupid, and it won't happen. I call it just to a T, yeah. But yeah, so what if he gets the Elytra, and then we needed to explain like how he got, like, he could fly again. What if we just use fantasy logic, right? We can use fantasy logic. Fantasy logic's fine sometimes. Fantasy logic says, yeah, if I give him another wing that Techno builds, then yes, he can fly again. And then I can get cute Emerald Duo Fluff. And I can finally draw Fluff for once in my life. Because every time I attempt to do Fluff, it just turns into angst. And I can't help it. And I probably need help. Because I've tried to draw, like Techno and Rambo having a snowball fight like 20 times. And it just keeps turning into angst. Yep. So, take that as you will. I think the last time I tried to do it, that's when I tried to draw Techno and Rambo having a snowball fight, and then it turned into me ripping wings out of Wilbur's back, and I was like, I don't know how that happened, but yeah, angst now. And they're like, no, Pax, please. So I just can't do Fluff. So maybe this will be the one time I can do Fluff in a concept pace. Not even an illustration. Concept art. Actually, wait. There is nothing to say. Saying Techno can't use the phantom memories he collected on. Oh, that's smart. I was like looking up like resource because again I do fucking tons of research for each concept piece, and I was doing research for this one, and I was like, what could Techno use in the Arctic potentially to make wings? I was like, okay, first of all, let's look up the first gliding suit because I feel like that was a good place to start, right? So the first gliding suit actually was made with whale bones and canvas, which was interesting. I didn't think it would be made of canvas and whale bones, but that actually makes sense for the Dream of SMP lore because Techno would have canvas, so the fabric of the wing is made out of canvas, and then instead of like prosthetic, like actual ribs, yeah, like fluff with extra fluff, and then with whalebone, like we could do the whalebone we could do dolphin bone, which I don't know if I want to murder fantasy dolphins for this project, but I might want to murder fantasy dolphins for this project. Or we can do like deer, because I think we can assume that there's deer in the forest. So we can either do dolphin bones or deer bones or deer antlers. I kind of want to do dolphin bones. I was like looking at it and I was like, I kind of want it to be made out of dolphin bone because that's the closest thing to whale that we got. Also, it could just be out of whale bones and we can just assume Techno went whale hunting, which I don't know if we want to do that, but I mean, it's there. After 3 days of non-stop training, what tries to attack you? So 27 days straight, every night. You don't have to sleep in bed. Yeah. It would make sense. He has so many. So what we could do with the membranes, like if you were gonna add it to the wing concept, because the wing has to be really light. But I also like I've designed a little bit behind it, and I was like, what if we give it like gears, because it needs to fold out and fold in, and it needs to be still comfortable on Phil's like damage, like because it's gonna be scarred, like just massive scarring, so it has to be really comfortable. Like it can't be like, that's why I was like looking up like alternates to silicone sleeves for prosthetics, because I was like, it needs to be light and comfortable but also flexible because it's going to be attached to a wing, you know. So I was looking up that, and then I was like, oh, this works. And it's been used for a really long time because I didn't want to use anything recent, because I kind of want to use it in like the past. And like this one, I can't pronounce it, but this one, like this sort of like lining has been used since like it was invented during World War II for fighter jets. So I was like, perfect. Phil's kind of like a fighter jet. Done, you know. Wing has to be light. Wonder if there's a concept where Techno pours snow, slow falling over the potion wing. Yeah, but like you would have to enchant the wings, like because you can't, like potions don't stick unless you get like, you know. So it would have to be an enchantment in that case. So I've done actually Elytra design for Phil before. I've done an Elytra design for his hardcore world. Because I was like, I need to explain how he doesn't have Elytra at the start and then have Elytra later on. And how I did that was I said he's a mechanic in his hardcore world. And he finds this old ancient technology and he repairs it, and that's why he's so like good with it. Like that's why he's like God with it. Because he knows the insides and outs of like how he repaired it and everything. And everyone's Elytra is different, and that's why like Gran can have like different Elytra stuff and everything. But yeah, originally it was like mechanical, and then because I like the idea of Phil being a mechanic, but now I think I'm gonna do like a prosthetic, which I think is fun, and then also we get the silhouette of an angel and like a bat, you know. Well, the way I see it is this, yeah. And then we're like, I try to use like mainly concepts, like stuff that would work in Minecraft, but like I try to like push it because it's a concept art, so I can just do it and no one will care. Everyone will be like, "Ooh, Philza," and I'll be like, "Hi, yeah." Okay, wait, hear me out. Okay, I'm hearing. Like the wing probably won't be done till December, but like, or like late November. So like, I'm still in research phase at the moment. Lag. Okay, but yeah, so like I've been thinking like what enchantments would we use, but so what I was doing was I was writing a fic. So I was writing a fanfic because I write fanfics now, like Joy, right? I was writing fanfic where like where a crow got hurt. Okay, Phil helps destroy Lamamberg, right? So it would make sense that the angel wing suddenly turns into a bat wing. So here's the thing with that. I don't think he was evil, like, because here's the thing with the Dream SMP. I see it. I love the storytelling aspect because no one is hero and no one is villain. The only one who you could argue, like actually strongly argue, is a villain is Schlatt and Dream. And the only reasons you can do that to me, and I will like hear you out on that, is because they don't stream their perspective. Dream SMP does something really cool where they do a choose your own adventure sort of storyline, which means you can pick whichever streamer you want, and that's gonna be your adventure. It's a choose your own adventure book, but with streams. So you can't like be like, oh, they're evil here. Yeah, I'll believe you. Schlatt, like if you want to give me a solid argument that like Schlatt's fucking evil, no doubt about it, then you can give it to me, and I'll actually listen to you. You cannot tell me people are truly fucking evil if they stream their perspectives. I just won't hear it out, because at that point it's not evil versus good, it's protagonist versus antagonist, which isn't strictly good versus evil. You can have a, like, if you have a story where your protagonist murders a bunch of people, it's still your protagonist, but and they're like versing like a cop. The cop is like the antagonist in that situation, while the murderer is the that was a bad example because they both kind of suck, but you get the idea. Like, it's like you can't, like, a superhero, like if you had, let's say, like you had a story from the Joker's point of view, like the Joker is the protagonist of the story, and Batman is the antagonist. It doesn't mean Batman's bad, it just means he's the enemy of the Joker in that situation. They threw Jay Schlatt out after he illegally was legally democratically elected. That was a military takeover. Yeah, but that was like Wilbur. Also, I think Wilbur, like, I think, so this is the thing, like, yes, that is true. That happened. But you have to also realize they write history. So whoever writes the history is in the right. Of course, it's this song that plays. But whoever writes the history is in the right in the eyes of the story. But is that truly what's right? That's what, like, the Syndicate questions, right? They're like, okay, you might write history, but does that mean you're right? I don't know. And that's why the Syndicate's there, to be like, are you sure you're there? Are you sure you're here? I can say this. I think Wilbur isn't evil more than insane. I I love Reviver. I think Reviver is it a danger. So here's my view on Reviver, because this is a thing that like I think people get wrong a lot. They think Wilbur's evil. Wilbur's blah blah blah. He said let's be the villains. Yes, he did say let's be the villains. But that's because Wilbur understood what they were doing. Tommy did not understand what they were doing. Tommy saw we were freedom fighters. Wilbur's like, we could be free if we're in the wrong. If Slat wins this, we're terrorists. If we win this, we're freedom fighter. Like, Wilbur saw that. Tommy just saw freedom fighter. So it's very interesting just how their dynamic works. Also, I love Tommy's character during Pogtopia. I loved his character then. It was absolutely brilliant. And now that Wilbur's back, I've been waiting for Tommy's character to be like, but he hasn't gone back to that. But I don't think he's been streaming much on Stream SMP The Lord, so that may probably make sense. But side note, I see from our perspective, we got a Schlatt tyrant, his president trying to protect his nation. Yeah. So I think Schlatt actually did good. God, this could be controversial. I think Schlatt did good in some sense for L'Manberg. Listen, L'Manberg was like predecessor to the Syndicate. Let's be honest. L'Manberg was anarchy, like based their ideas around anarchy. They were a drug empire, right? Even when L'Manberg ruled, it was Wilbur at top, but they kind of just let everyone do their shit. You know, they were like, yeah, whatever, you'll figure it out. You know, like they were more aligned with what the Syndicate currently believes in, rather than what people now think L'Manberg stood for. But that's because Schlatt changed L'Manberg so much that people forgot what it originally stood for. It didn't stand for who was in charge, or who wasn't in charge, or who got elected or who didn't get elected. No, that's a Schlatt thing. That's a Quackity thing. That's not L'Manberg thing. I truly believe like L'Manberg died when Schlatt was elected. And it hasn't, like, even like new L'Manberg wasn't the L'Manberg that you all thought it, like everyone thought it was. Like that that was literally not L'Manberg. I accidentally punched the llama. Okay. I didn't have anything to trade with him. See, our problem is, I have trouble keeping up with lore. Yeah, that's understandable. I'm not, like, pressure. I'm just explaining my side of the thing. I really love the lore. Like, that is literally what drew me to the SMP. I could care less about everything else, like, to be honest. I am a lore freak, if you would like to say that. I love the lore. I love the story. I always am drawn to the story. It is always the fucking story that brings me to places. I love the story, and I've analyzed it. And that's why it's like I have strong opinions on it and everything, because this is why I like the Dream SMP. This is why I like I honestly don't think I would be playing Minecraft right now if it wasn't for the story that you can tell. I love stories over everything else. That's why usually even before Minecraft, I just played single player story games. So anything that's really story driven, I get super invested into. And that's why I Dream SMP, because it was like, oh, story, and it's a new kind of story. It's not a story you've seen before. And I was like, oh, it's a choose your own adventure style, but it feels good, you know? Because usually choose your own adventure is like, if you choose like a different path, it feels like flat. Like if you there's certain paths that just feel awful, and you're just like, oh, what's this? I prefer Techno's POV on everything. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm gonna hop out before I spend the whole yeah. But yeah, I think I prefer Techno's POV. Yes, that is a true. I love Techno's character. I think it's mainly because he's loyal, and I value loyalty the most. And he does it. The problem I have with Tommy's character is I loved Tommy's character during Pogtopia. I absolutely adored him during Pogtopia. But what happened... now, I'm going to be the only one who says this. I'm the only one who will ever say this to you. And I did not like Exile. I think it went against a lot of the characterization that was already established. I think it was not necessary and did not add to the story at all. I think if you removed Exile from Dream SMP, the story would be the exact same, and I don't think that should be what a storyline, like a plot point, should do. I think if you do a new plot point, it should add to the story in some way, and I believe that Exile did not do that. It did not need to be added. It did not have to be there. It has not added anything to the story. Everything could have happened the same anyways, and I will stand by that. And I'll explain why if someone asks. Like, mainly I think this because, like, and I'll admit the storylines that I think that were like that actually added to the story, they weren't the best written. I think Exile is pretty goodly written. I just don't think it was good for the Dream SMP. I think it, if anything, it took away from what I loved about Tommy's character and what I loved about Dream's character. It took away from all of that and made it something I didn't know how to feel about. Also, I think it was poorly handled. I think I would have recommended doing something else. I think it was poorly handled. I wish they did a bit different, but that's just my own opinion on that. I think they went into some serious topics that I don't know if they handled properly. And I know they've went into serious topics before, but that one just felt wrong to me. But you know what? Like, I think Exile, like, it didn't add any... Like, that's my main critique about Exile. I don't think it added anything. Like, to me, the Exile arc, yeah, it was interesting. I just... Like, everything could have happened the same. Like, you could have exiled, like, okay. You exile Tommy, right? Okay, I like that. I like Tubbo stepping up and being like, fuck you, Tommy. Get out of my country. You're messing shit up. I don't think Dream messing with Tommy's head could have been there. I think that was unnecessary. And I think if they wanted to do it, like, they could have just exiled Tommy. Tommy could be alone. He could be like, wow, Ghostbur, I'm so lonely, blah, 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 blah. And like, you could add it to the story like that. I think Ghostbur, like, Wilbur tried to add to the story because he, with the compasses, because I added a bit, but like, it still wasn't just like enough. And I don't know if they're going to do anything else with it, but I don't feel like they're going to. And a lot of people assume Dream is in the prison for what he did to Tommy. No one fucking knows, okay? Let's get this straight. Dream is in the prison because he has the Revive book, okay? No one fucking knows what he did to Tommy. You know who knows? Rambo knows half of it. And he doesn't tell anyone. You know who also knows? Sam. But he only knows because Dream was in the prison when he told him. No one fucking knew. Dream's not in the prison because of what he did to Tommy. He's in the prison because of the Revive book. Like, it has no effect on the story. At all. Like, what the heck? Like, you... And people are like, oh no, he's in the prison because he what he did to... No, he's not! He's not in the prison because of what he did to Tommy. No, that's not what happened. No. No, like, he's in the prison because people, like, he... Like... He has the revive book, and Tommy was pissed at him. Like, okay, sure. Like, there's no reason he should be in prison. I don't... Like, story-wise, he shouldn't be in there. And also, I think, like, a lot of, like, with the Exile art, so, right? So, what did it, let's go through, like, what it could have added, right? What it could have added. It could have added so much, but it didn't. Like I've heard, oh, let's trace, like, how the story went. So Tommy has to end up with Technoblade so he can betray Techno and join Tubbo again and get his disc, right? And, like, get Dream. Okay, so how that could work. So Techno's in exile. Techno's left everyone. Tommy's in exile because he burned down George's house, whatever. Dream just leaves him there. Let's just say Dream leaves him there. Doesn't, like, torture him or shit. And Tommy, like, maybe Dream checks, like, Tommy tries to sneak back into the Limamberg. He can't, whatever. Like, Dream catches him. He's like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? And we can have Dream have his normal, like, his characterization stay the same and not alter drastically for no reason. Yeah, we are. Listen, Dream SMP lore is coming back, so I can criticize as much as I want, right? Then we can... So then we can just have Tommy out of nowhere, and maybe he's with Ghostberg. He gets really fucking sad, because he's like, wow, I miss social interaction. Maybe it wasn't worth having a bit of fun and being chaotic just to end up like this. So then he, like, rethinks his life, and then he ends up escaping and running to Techno's. Right? So he runs to Techno, and he's like, Techno, he lives under his house. This is, like, I think the execution of Techno was written poorly. But I think it added to the story, and that's why it's a good arc, in my opinion. Because it added to the story, it's a good arc. I just think Exile was pointless, and at anything, it took away from Tommy and Dream's character. It didn't add anything that, like, wouldn't have happened anyways. Like, it felt so forced. It felt so forced. I wish it didn't feel so forced. I wish it felt more natural. It just, like, at least, like, Techno's execution was a reason for him to go and destroy New L'Manberg. It was a reason for him to do that. I just... If someone can actually, like, explain to me, like, what Exile added, I'll fucking believe them. But I don't think it added anything to the storyline to, like, alter anything. It didn't alter anything, in my opinion. Tommy could have still gone, like, would have still gone to Techno's eventually. Like, okay, maybe the Dream at the portal, Tommy with Techno. That conversation could have still happened if Tommy was exiled and Dream just didn't torture Tommy. Like, Dream could be like, what the fuck are you doing? Tommy, you need to go back in exile. Tommy, being scared of being alone again, could have been like, fuck no. See ya. No, I'm staying with Techno. Dream's like, by staying with Techno, you went into L'Manberg. You're not allowed to do that. Like, that could have been the conversation. And then Dream could have kept his characterization from before. But no, they had to do the extra mile. No, they said, haha, lol. It felt so forced. Like, I hope that doesn't happen again with the new lore. Like, it was just so forced. And then, like, everyone loved it. And I was like, what the fuck? What do you mean it's so forced? I don't know. Like, maybe they plan to do stuff with it. Still, make it more... But, like, I think if they wanted to do something with it, they could have been, like, Tommy telling people. But Tommy didn't learn anything from it either. It wasn't like, oh, he went through a character arc. He didn't want for shit character arc. You know what he went? You know, he went through a character arc in Pogtopia, and then Exile fucking made him forget his character arc. Like maybe we could chalk that up to like grief. Like maybe he was like grieving over Wilbur. But like, holy shit, he had a fucking he took on a leadership role in Pogtopia. He started organizing people. Like, he had a whole arc, and he, like, I think Wilbur, when he was like, Tommy, you are president, like, that was like Wilbur being like, here's the end of your arc, go be president, you'll be fine. And then Tommy's like, no, my discs. And I'm like, no, you literally, this is the, like, no. Like, you can fight for your discs. Like, even if you did, like, do that, it'd be like, ooh, my discs. Like, you could still help like, like, maybe if he did that and then still helped Tubbo and didn't, like, betray him, and then it would have been, like, still, like, good, you know? Like, I don't know. It just felt wrong. Like, after Wilbur died, like, Wilbur's character died, like, it just felt like all that characterization that, like, Tommy put forward in Pogtopia disappeared. And I was like, what the fuck? Where's Tommy's character? He went through a full character arc and we just forgot about it? Where's Tommy's character from Pogtopia? Where is she? I can't find her. She's disappeared. And yeah, Tommy's just like, it doesn't exist. Now I'm angsty. And I'm like, what the fuck? And even with Exile Tommy, I don't know where his character went. I don't know. He didn't have an arc. That wasn't a character arc. That was trauma. That wasn't fucking character arc. Trauma isn't a character arc. I think Tommy's character has puzzle pieces missing from his head. Yeah. I don't know. Tommy's character needs help. Mentally and with his character design. Holy shit. All fronts, he needs help. It's as a story writer, it hurts. It hurts. Like, his role playing's on the spot. I'm not like, Tommy's role playing is on the spot. But I think his characterization is fucking wrong. Or not wrong, but like, needs help. It needs help, man. It bugs me as like a writer, as a storyteller. It bugs me to no end. I can't express this enough. I loved Tommy's character during Pogtopia. It fucking like almost beat out my love for Techno's character. Like, Tommy's character during Pogtopia was my fucking favorite. I dare to say I love that character, that characterization of Tommy, more than I love Techno's characterization. But they scrapped it. I don't know where that Tommy went. Where did it go? I want it. I want it back. I love that Tommy so much. But Pogtopia Tommy's gone. It's not here anymore. Leadership Tommy's gone. I don't know where she is. Someone find her. I've lost Leadership Tommy. And I got Exile Trauma Dump instead. Like, this is why I'm like, I can't be an anti or like of anything. Like everyone's like, ooh, do you not like Tommy's character? I was like, I love him during Pogtopia. It was good character. But I don't know what happened. I think it's just when Wilbur left, no one knew. I don't know if Wilbur explained what his thought process was behind everyone's character. So when he left, everyone was like, what do we do now? Like, I think there was communication error. For sure. And God, I wish we had Pogtopia Tommy back. That was a fucking good character. I love that character. Yeah. I miss Pogtopia Tommy so much. Okay. We're gonna build up, and I'm gonna show you what we've got so far. Okay. Right, so we'll probably taper that more. Cut that way. And we'll probably cut off this. So we'll just come this way and cut. Like that. And then we'll put the statue. We'll put like a knee here. And a foot here. Like this. And then we'll put another, like, the foot down here. We'll have, like, a knee come up. And then we'll have the giant sword going into the crevice here. Right? And then we'll have the body kind of, like, bending over. Like a hump. And then we'll probably... It goes all the way down to bedrock. And as the sword gets closer to bedrock, we'll have it be, like, obsidian. And cracked obsidian. And then when, like, where the sword, like, meets obsidian... Or not obsidian, but where the sword meets bedrock, we'll have it turn into void. I love, like, we have all this room. Let's make it void, you know? Yeah. So that's the plan. That's the plan here. I think that'd be cool. We did some good progress. We started, like, clearing it out. We're gonna have tons... Guys, we're gonna have tons of ore... and like resources once we clear this whole thing out. So we'll get all the like iron and shit eventually, but we'll get it eventually. We just need to clear this out first. It'll be fine. We're gonna be stacked at the end of the day. We'll be the last to be stacked, but we'll be stacked. Because imagine how much resources is within this area we blocked out. We'll be stacked. It's just, we'll take a bit. There's gotta be a couple diamonds at least. But yeah, that's the plan. This is why I get like stone pickaxes and I'm like, time to do massive build. I'll figure out how to get resources along the way. Yeah, we'll just cut this off here. Like that. We'll cut it off here. We'll do this. I'll just curve it. I'll just like end it here. I think that'd be better. Okay. I am gonna head out because I've been streaming for 3 hours. And I didn't actually plan on streaming tonight. But I did anyways. And we talked about lore. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed the random stream. But yeah, I didn't just stream. I was bored. And I saw Maddie streaming, and I was like, I miss streaming. I must stream. So, it's streaming. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you want to see the server more. So we're gonna head out. So hope you had a fun time. And I need to fix potato icon apparently. And yeah. See ya. Don't die. Better see you back here. You can't die. You have to come back. Okay. Follow if you haven't. Subscribe if you haven't. Good night. Don't let the badgers bite. And don't fucking die. I swear to fucking God. Don't you fucking die. You can't die. You have to come back. I swear to God. I'll come find you. The badgers will come find you. Okay. See ya. Oh, stream may or may not happen tomorrow. Or not happen to... Stream probably will happen tomorrow. On Saturday, it may or may not happen because of MCC. Just... That's how it was. It was like MCC day is always like maybe, maybe not.